What it do, YouTube? This is your boy Daily Drip. Um, I'm back again with another episode now slash video. Um, Today I'm going to be talking about my testimony, how I came to Christ, and who brought me through all my throughout my journey. So um, I'm gonna start back. I'm gonna go back where I was working at Walmart. I was working at AP at Brown Deer Walmart here in Wisconsin, and I was just working. You know what I'm saying, working a regular day, going out of the office, in and out the office, and I was just thinking to myself like, God, please bless me with a good wife, a good girlfriend and friend. You know what I'm saying, that's gonna be there by my side, and I'm gonna be there for her. You know what I'm saying. So I was just thanking God for that, but I didn't, my life wasn't changed. So I was living as a lukewarm. I was living both sides of the picture. I was living in like Christ. I was living in sin. So I was not living for Christ because I had so much going on that you won't believe what I had did. So I'm gonna tell y'all all this today. This is basically my testimony um, how I came to Christ, and you know what I'm saying, who helped me out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button and share with your friends today. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the video, man. Like I said, working at Walmart, as a sinner, I was just sinning. You know what I'm saying, I was living for Christ, but I wasn't living for it. I was just living. I was just there. I was just in the picture, talking about God, but I wasn't in the picture to living for God. You know what I'm saying? I was a lukewarm. I was a lukewarm. I was not giving my all to God. I was giving my all to the streets. I was giving my all to people that was in my life, but that wasn't helping me. They was having me sin, having me do all this type of stuff, and I was going along with it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So after that, I met like a few months later. You know what I'm saying, I started going back to church. I started back going to my church at home, which is I was at the time I was going to Christian Faith Fellowship Church, and but you know what I'm saying, when I got there, it was just like, dang, bro, I'm starting to feel it. But then it was like this one time, I don't know his name. I don't know if he's still there, but I think he's at a different church. His name is Pastor Jason. I went there to this revival. My parents had a revival at Christian Faith, right? And they told me to go, so I went. And I was sitting way in the back of the church. You know, me at the time, I didn't like sitting way in the front because I didn't want to get called on or have to go to the front and do something for the pastor or the bishop. So I was sitting way in the back. But I was sitting in the back. He was doing the sermon. He was talking about woo. He was talking about this. He was talking about the word. He was talking about all that. But I wasn't trying to hear that. I wasn't trying to, go along with what he had to say, because he was just talking about real facts. But it was getting to me kind of hard. Like, dang, bro, I'm really out here doing all this stuff. I'm out here sitting. I'm out here clubbing. I'm out here smoking. I'm out here drinking. Woo. But then, you know what I'm saying, I went to the first one. It was like 3 days of revival. So the first day, I'm thinking like, dang, please don't call on me. You know what I'm saying? Woo, all that. So then the next day, we went to the revival. I went to that one. As a matter of fact, I went to all 3 revivals because I ain't gonna lie, it really helped me. But this is the crazy part, y'all. This is the crazy part. He called my name, bro. He said, "Is it a guy in here named Joshua or Josh? You go along by Josh. You're sitting way in the back in the middle." And I was like, bro, that is me. He calling my name. Unless that's God telling him to call my name. And I'm like, bro, please. And then my dad, he just come back there, bro. He came back to the back. No, he didn't come to the back. He waved his hand like, come on, go up there. And I ain't gonna lie, I hesitated before I went up there. I did not go up there. I hesitated because I was like, dang, bro, why you calling my name? What did I do? I ain't do nothing. He calling my name. What is he calling my name for? So I went up there, and he just started praying on my life, and I just started sharing tears. Like, he put his hands. Mic need charging, so bear with me as I'm talking. But yeah, I was just sitting there, so I was like, okay. He prayed for me, went back to my seat, whatever. And then after that, it was just like, dang man, I gotta live right, bro. I gotta stop living a lukewarm. I'm just living life. I'm out here clubbing, I'm out here doing stuff I'm not supposed to be doing. It was just sad, bro. So I went back home, got on my knees, started praying with God. Weeks later, I just went back to doing the same thing, being a lukewarm, being out here in the streets, being out here hanging with the wrong crowd. And it was all bad, bro. I was not living right. I was going back to the same thing over and over again because the friends just got in my head again. I went along with them, did what I could, you know what I'm saying? Out late, 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? It was just bad. It was just all bad, you guys. So then, weeks and months later, I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? I see this foreign girl, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. This is how I met my wife, you guys. This is how I met my wife. You guys gotta listen. So then, one day, I was at AP office with my guy, Damo. And this tells it all. I was sitting in the office. I was like, bro, who was that girl right there in the hallway with the yellow vest on? And he was like, oh, that's Jalexis, bro. You ever seen her? I said, I ain't never seen her at all. So it's crazy, bro. So I started watching her. I'm not a stalker or anything, you guys. I'm not a stalker or any type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I was just, I wanted to talk to her, but I didn't know if she had a man or whatever. So I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know at all. So I went to Miss Alicia. It was a lady named Miss Alicia. You know what I'm saying? And she told me, oh yeah, that's Alexa. You know what I'm saying? She worked out here in the hallway. She do wipe the cars down. At the time, it was COVID. You know, it was COVID season. And she was wiping off the carts. Sometimes she'd do cashier, sometimes she'd be a customer service, you know what I'm saying? I was all over the store. I was AP, so I was security. I was watching the camera. So I was basically everywhere. So she was doing all that, but then I asked Miss Lisa, Miss, you gotta help me talk to her. I'm trying to get her number, I'm trying to talk to her. And she was like, be yourself, go talk to her. And I was like, nah, I ain't trying to get rejected. You know what I'm saying? And then God was like, you can't have fear. God was like, you can't have fear. Go up to her and talk to her. So the next day, next few days, a week later, I was like, she was walking to go to break. And I was like, matter of fact, I'm gonna stop being scared. Lord, God told me not to be scared. He just told me to go ahead and go. So I went up to follow her. I was like, hey, Lexi. She was not hearing my name, so I had to scream. I had to say her name like 5 times. Excuse me. I'm just trying to talk to you, get to know you better. And she was like, it's complicated. Our relationship was complicated. And I walked off. I was like, God, this has to be the one. She has to be the one. And I kept praying every day because I did not give up. I did not give up. Because God knew that she's going to be the one. So then I got her number. I texted her when I got off of work. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like double texting. At first I'm like, nah, let me calm down. So then we started texting each other. You know what I'm saying? Started being friends. Started telling each other about our life. YouTube, creator, TikTok, all that type of stuff. And I was just telling her how, I do believe in God, but I was like, I was living a lukewarm, so I was living both sides. I was living this side. So then I was like, man, you got to get it together. If you want to be with this girl, you got to get it together. And so I started to get it together, you know what I'm saying? All that, but I was still trying to live lukewarm. I was still trying to live this and this. You can't live this and that, you guys. Like, if you guys believe in God and trust in God, you can't live this sin life. You can't live for God. You gotta live for one, which is a God life where you're going to continue to live the sinful life. So then, started texting her. She asked me, do I go to church? You know what I'm saying? That was like weeks and weeks later. So she started, we started talking, all that, you know what I'm saying, getting to know each other. Went on a couple dates, before we got to get together. So then, you know what I'm saying? After that, a few months later, we got together. We was officially together in a relationship. So then, I think a couple of days or weeks later, she asked me, do I go to church? And I said, yeah, I go to Christian Faith Fellowship Church. But I'm not fully in church. I'm just little in church. So she was like, okay, well, come visit our church one day. So I came to her church with her mama, her sister, things like that. Her church was nice. I love Great New Murph. That is my home now. But yeah, so I I started coming to her church. I didn't go to my church anymore because I'm gonna tell y'all that down the line. I don't know, but yeah, I started going to her church. And I started going every Sunday and Tuesday. I'm telling you guys, I was not in church like that. I'm telling you, I was living that lukewarm. I was just going crazy. I was in the streets 5 in the morning, 3 in the morning, man. Just out here, bro. I was just living life. I was just trying to have fun, you know. But yeah, man. So then, I think a Sunday I was like, man, I need to go up here and get my life to Christ, bro. Because I'm not living right. And I don't know why I didn't do it at my other church, but I did it at Greater New Birth Church. So I went up there. She told me, you want to go up there? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't go up there the first Sunday. I was like, nah, I don't want to go up there. Not yet. I'm not ready yet. I told her I'm not ready yet. So then a week later, that Sunday, I was ready. I went up there. I was ready to change my life. All that because I was tired of living in sin. I was tired of living how I was living. You know what I'm saying? I was tired of living how I was living. That's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. So I was tired of living in sin. I was tired of being lukewarm. I was tired of doing this. I was tired of doing that. I was just done, bro. At that point, I was just done. So one day I picked her up from work, and I was just crazy, bro. I changed my life. I just got saved, but then I started listening to the Milwaukee music, all types of hip hop artists. And I was like, one day she was like, you listen to this on a Sunday? I said, I know, that's wrong. And I was saying that, I was wrong. And I didn't know, I knew for myself, but it was in the wrong for me to listen to the type of music on Sunday. You should be listening to that at all if you were Christian, you know what I'm saying? That means you still living in the world. But yeah, I was not doing right. I changed my life. Then I started going back to listen to music. So then I was just, at the time she was like, well, I don't want to be with nobody, you know, they don't believe in God. Or, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to change your ways, you know what I'm saying. I had to change my ways if I wanted to be with her, my wife today. So, excuse me, you guys. Okay, so, yeah, so I had to change my ways. I had to change who I was as a man because I didn't want to lose her. I knew she was going to be a good girlfriend because look at us now. You know, we came a long way. We had our ups and downs, but God going to bring us through. So I'm telling you, so my wife now, she brought me through. She helped me a lot. God helped me a lot, you know what I'm saying, because I was living sinfully, and, you know, she helped me to be this man today because, you know, I was not that man at first. I was living in sin. I was lukewarm. Like I said, she helped me, and I thank my wife so much for bringing me to become a man now. Because if I was still back then living that life, bro, I would still be out here sinning. I would still be out here doing whatever I want to do, and I probably would have been dead somewhere, got shot somewhere, bro. And that was not the life I should have been living in, you know. So I just thank God for a beautiful wife, and I thank God for the wife that we gonna be together forever. I just thank God for our marriage, you know what I'm saying? And I just thank God for a relationship that we had before we got married, you know what I'm saying? So I just thank God every day, bro. I thank God every day, and I just appreciate his love and success that he brought us through and got us through everything. So that is my testimony, bro, how God led me through a great, like I said, I had ups and downs, and God led me through to be this new man, this better man as I am today. And I want to thank my wife as well, and bringing me through so much of a hard time, and bringing me through to know God more, to be in Christ and not be in the sinful world. So I thank my Lord. I thank my Lord every day, and I thank my wife every day. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, I still be shedding tears to this day because it's like, dang, bro, I did come a long way. Like, my wife brought me through a long way. God brought me through. So it's like, dang, bro, I just thank you, Lord, for everything, bro. So that is my testimony, you guys. I'm finna go ahead because it's like it's finna rain. But yeah, my wife is at a women's retreat right now, and I just appreciate you guys for taking the time out to watch this video. Make sure you comment down below for more and more content. I'll see y'all in the next video. Like I said, it's your boy Daily Trip. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Let's get it.